Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on tonight? Welcome to this strange edition of the Big Time Show podcast on this evening. Welcome to those of you that are on Facebook and on YouTube, to those of you that are on Periscope, and of course, to those of you that are on. Um, Podbean in the Podbean family. And hello to you as I'm looking up here. I'm looking hello to those that are on the Instagram page. For those that do not know, for the first time, I said I was going to go ahead and get everything started on Instagram. I want to invite you, for those that have Instagram accounts, to go to go join the Big Time Show page on Instagram also. I will be coming from there from now on. I will I want to go from my personal page, but I don't want to, well, I did, but I didn't want to do that. So go to the Big Time Show page on Instagram as well. Follow that. You can see me live also on there as well. Hello to I see my brothers have joined on. Hey, Tommy and the Conscience. Kevin is on. Kevin, I'm at the and Gary, my partner Gary, Brian, and my patron Wendy is here. Hey, Wendy, what's going on? I'm gonna have to get some of y'all on my show. No, I'm not leaving Facebook, Wendy. I'm just trying to expand it by using everything that we got to put the show out there, I guess. So I'm just using everything that I have. I'm not leaving Facebook. No way. No way. I've been on Facebook since 2009. I'd be kind of crazy to get that up. So I'll be here for a minute. Of course, the music that you heard, of course, as always, was by Alec Winters. Alec X Winters on Instagram, young gentleman that's in the Berklee School of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. If you want to hear good stuff like that little jazz type of feel, he has plenty of stuff on his Instagram page. You guys go in and just type that in. I left it there for you. You can go check that out and enjoy as you hear all of that. Y'all forgive me, but I forgot to turn my phone off to do not disturb, because I got a lot of stuff going on here, and I hate to be lose my Instagram people that may join on. I don't have anybody on there now, but like I said, I have to build up the show and see what's going on that. All right. Tonight, I want to, I was sitting here thinking about uh, the draft, because free agency is just about over for us. Hey, Gary, I see you done popped on there, Gary. What's going on? I see you. Gary Bryan done joined on the Instagram page. I guess he was just going over there to check and see if it's legit. It's legit. There he is over there. I want to talk about why is it so important that we draft correctly on this year's draft. I believe this is just my opinion. Yours may be different, but this is what I'm thinking. This is just my opinion, and we'll just see if we have some unity in at least in thoughts. I'm really concerned. Number one, free agency, for at least for us, is almost over. Other than maybe getting some guys, you never heard of and all that kind of stuff. But as far as, somewhat having big names, even though there's some smoke, I guess, out there by KJ Wright, it would be good if we got them. But usually when big names are being called, we don't usually get them people. So I don't get too hype about it. It would be good if we did get them. It would be nice, but I'm not going to put a whole lot of stock into that at all. I'm not even about to get excited about that at all. So really, the Cowboys, if you notice, as through the draft, we've already, hey, Tommy, I see you. You done joined in. I see you. Appreciate it. Y'all follow the show and get the notifications also if you're on the Instagram page. I see you. If you notice, I didn't even share this tonight, so it's a lot of things. I tell y'all what, can you guys that are on here, can y'all share to the pages? Y'all forgive me. I didn't share this to all the lookout on Facebook. I didn't do it. If you can you share it? If not, don't worry about it. Yeah, he believed that Mike, I see you, Gary, believe that Mike Fisher said he believed that KJ Wright is coming in. It'd be a good, solid pickup for us, no doubt about it. It would be. Until he signed, though, I'm not about to get hype at all. I'm just going, I'm sorry. I know how this thing go. We done had so many names linked to us over the years. We never signed nobody. So I'm not going to even get hyped. What's up, Matt? I see you, man. What's going on? How you feeling, man? So the free agency part is kind of you missed nothing, man. I'm really just starting up. Thank you, Wendy. We're just we've gotten pretty much what we're gonna get out of free agency. If we get right, that would be pretty good. So let's eliminate that. Here's the thing about free agency, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start out hitting a home run right from the start. Here's reason why we have to really do well this year in the draft. Is because the real big name free agents, whether Stephen Jones is going to pay for it or not, Dallas, other than the fan base, the Dallas Cowboys, I had to sit there and really think about it. We're not that attractive. We're not. The way that you see free agency moving now, the big names, they're all going to teams in search for a Super Bowl ring. You see it everywhere. The guy that everybody was excited about it, Reed from Seattle, who everybody, folks was getting excited. We need him. He quickly shut all that down. He went to Kansas City. Why did he go to Kansas City? There's a pretty good chance you got a chance to win the Super Bowl there. Or at least you got a better opportunity to go there. So a lot of teams do not look at Dallas as a place where they figured they can really win. Okay? I got another theory that so we can't really just think that, the fan base think we're still the 90 Cowboys, the 90s. We still think we in the triplet area and era and the Dion era and playoff every year and all that. We're not that. We're not even in the neighborhood of that. We're a team, reality. Let's have a little reality check. We are a team that struggles just to win 8 games a year. We'll have a year where we might get double-digit wins. With that, but the truth of the matter is, we are on the field, on the football field. We're really not an attractive place for free agents really to come. That we're just not. Marketing wise, there's no other greater team in the league than the Dallas Cowboys. Marketing wise, we're great at that. On the football field, however, we're really kind of in the middle of the pack. Or just, that's where, hey, Randy. And so when we start talking about free agency, the fan base get so hype and so excited and thinking that we're gonna get some of these guys. Soon as a guy come free, everybody on the pages, go get them, Jerry, go get them. Man, these guys ain't thinking about the Dallas Cowboys. They're not. is not an attractive place to come. I look, y'all look, ain't no sense of nobody getting mad at me. Cause y'all know I'm the biggest Cowboy fan it is, one of them. Y'all know what my Lord is. I'm just calling it like it is. Yeah. I see you, Wendy. And everybody else see Wendy's comment. I see Gary on Instagram say it's a culture of losing Dallas. That's why no one wants to come here. I I'm gonna throw this theory out. Okay. Now y'all can get mad at me again. I look, this is just my theory. This is not facts. This is not, concrete. It's just my theory. These players saw Jerry Jones doing these protests and the reaction of Jerry Jones and the lack of reaction of Jerry Jones. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They saw the kneeling that Jerry Jones did, but they also heard him say that when that national anthem played, toes on the line, hand over the heart, we don't care nothing about what your feelings are. And he said this, that if you don't do it, he said this a couple years ago. He said that if you don't do it, you will no longer be a Dallas Cowboy. Now that's what Jerry Jones said. Now, this year, because of the George Floyd incident, he had to kind of go, backwards on his statement because the momentum was too big then. He had no choice. They had no choice. He had no choice but to uh kind of go back a little bit, and the guys weren't going this year. They were gonna kneel, they were gonna protest in their own way, and you just had, that's why Jerry came out and said, I had to bow back. But the guys ain't fooled by that. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. You understand what I'm saying? And let's just be honest. I don't know the exact stats, but I remember someone saying last year that the NFL is over 70% African American as far as players go. Exactly, Wendy. I see you. Well, a lot of players are turned off by that, and I just don't believe. I believe that is a small factor. I really do. So I'm eliminating the big name free agents that want to come to Dallas, which is one reason why this year's draft is so important. Number two, the window is closing. Okay. The window, I know y'all excited about Tyron Smith coming back. I get it. I know you're excited about Lyle Collins coming back off hip surgery. Again, hip surgery. Okay. I know you're excited about these guys. LVE may be coming back, a person who's very young in age, but can't seem to stay on the field already. I know y'all excited about him. I know what we look like on paper. I understand. But the window is closing. Tyron Smith maybe got 1 or 2 years tops left. LVE, once you start having surgery on your neck, like he had last year, on your neck, you only a couple of wrong shots away from stop playing. Period. Uh, Lyle Collins just got, look, his star ain't even got scarred up on his helmet. He ain't played hard at all. We still want to hold the banner up for Sean Lee. Sean Lee, 65 years old. I guess I might well go and start cracking jokes now. I mean, look, Sean Lee got his AARP card in his pocket when he play. He stay hurt. We have got to hit on the draft as a foundational piece this year to start kind of bridging the gap between the future and the little window that we do have. We gotta hit. I was sitting there thinking about it. We really have to go. It's gonna take at least maybe 2 to 3 years for the real transition to happen and to get better. This is the year. We got 10 picks. I doubt we pick 10 players. But we can stockpile some picks and get more picks for the future. I don't think we're gonna draft 10 people. No way. I just can't see that. I'm telling you, this is the year where we have to really start making things happen if something is going to happen. It's got to start in his draft. We're not gonna sign free agents coming up in the next few years. Not no big ones. You need to go practice, bitch. Who need to go practice? Oh, quadriplegic. Yeah, LV. Yeah, he stay hurt. Wendy, he stay hurt. We. Yeah, I need to go practice. Look, me and LV Wendy, we just about in the same boat. I'm one shot away from be walking on crutches for the rest of my life. I can't. I can't. My heart is there. Hey, Glenn. I'm sorry, old Pop. Hey, Glenn. Yeah. I'm on that, Glenn. Go to the Big Time Show on Instagram. Big Time Show on Instagram. And you can find me there live, and I'm live right now there also. I just think that truly, once you really sit down and think about it, we signed Dak for the years. That's great. But this little offensive line, Zach Martin is getting older. Zach didn't get hurt at all his first 4 years. Now he's slowly but surely, his body is breaking down. Okay. Lyle Collins already is coming off a hip surgery. Tyron Smith is 1-2 years, and we already know he don't play a whole year. We already know that. So the window is really, really closing. It really is. We got to get some foundational pieces in this draft. And yes, since I just called off 3 linemen, we need to get a lineman. And I'm not talking about with the 10th pick either. So let me kill that. I'm just saying we got to start preparing for that. This 10th pick, because of the positioning where we are. This 10th pick, because of the Giants and Washington, the Giants and the Eagles, position right behind us in the draft. This pick is going to be it's going to be big. All of them are, but number 10 is going to be huge. So even though I feel like a lot of options are going to be there at 10, and I doubt that you know what I feel. You know how I feel about Pitts, but I don't think number 1 he's going to be there. And even if he was there, as crazy as it may sound, I know I've been saying Pitts, but when I started thinking about it, I don't know if we really need to draft him. I'm sorry. I would love to have him though. I really exactly, Gary. I see you. Gary said we need 4 quality stars to come out of this draft. It's no question. We need foundational pieces. And I don't know if, I would love to have him because I know I can see the danger that he would present. But Do we need to draft a lineman? Do we look, I'm serious. With these three linemen I just called, Collins coming off an injury, Tyron Smith, who never stay healthy, Zach Martin, whose body is breaking down. I see you, Kev. I see you. Kev say no to Pitts. And I'm starting to halfway lean this way, even though I know what he would present. Do we need to draft a lineman at 10? Do we need to be drafting Slater? I'm serious. No, it ain't pretty. It ain't. It's not sexy at all. I get it, but my God, it's solid. I'm serious. I can't trust Smith at left tackle. I don't know what Collins is. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna trust Zach. I see you, Gary. Gary said all offensive linemen go deep into the third. I get it. I get it. So you can skip over and go pick them up later. I get it. I get it. But I wouldn't be mad after I'm sitting there thinking about this thing. I wouldn't be mad if Slater is at 10. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be. Because we have got to start. Look, it's rare when a team can both do two things at the same time. You're in a win now mode, and you're also in a team building mode all at the same time. D-Law, love his heart. Production done went way down. I don't care what y'all say. And now, you know, there's a lot of D-Law fans on here. It's all right. When you finish looking at his stats, the production has went down. I know he take double teams, but hey, I know a lot of other players that take double teams too. You see what I'm saying? We need to get if we depended on tremendous pass rush, I'll take it. To be honest with you, I'm with Matt. I'm with Kevin. Because y'all must be walking in my brain right now. This is what I love about Matt Collin and the conscious, as I call him, Kev, because we done talk so much, and Gary, also on Instagram. I'm sorry, let me check Podbean out. Yeah, all my brothers that are Cowboy fans and have been in the group with me. Matthew Collin, Matt, are you my Facebook friend on my personal page? And just answer me that question. I may need to put you into this group that we in. Kev, Matt may need to come in our group. Matt know the game. Really. But I'm thinking that the foundational piece. Okay, Matt, I'm gonna take care of you in a minute. When we talking foundational pieces, we talking O-line, we're taking and cornerback for us. Linebacker, as Kev said, you know, at 10, I ain't just sold, but I wouldn't be mad if it's Parsons, then I'll take it. You know, yeah, I'll take it, but I can't. You know, my stuff almost changed every week, and I hate to be shifted, but I really sat and looked at this thing, and I looked at how the bodies are breaking down. I looked at the ages of the guys, and we still living off 4 or 5 years ago talking about a great offensive line. This offensive line is not great anymore. It's not. We got some great names. We got a guy on our line that's going to the Hall of Fame. Smith is going to be a Hall of Fame tackle, but he's not a Hall of Fame player right now. He's not playing like one. He stay hurt. Even when he's on the field, I will agree with some of you. I already know what you're saying. When he's on the field, he's still one of the best. I agree, but when he stay on the field, though. Okay, Zach Martin is on pace to be a Hall of Fame guard, no doubt about that. Man been an all pro since he first walked into the league as a rookie. He was an all pro. I ain't say Pro Bowl. I said all pro. He's that. So I mean, we got, but they're combined. They're not this dominant offensive line that we used to be. Actually, it's going down year by year. We got the bill, y'all. We got 10 picks in the draft, and I don't think we're gonna use all 10. But my goodness, we got to hit a home run at least on 5 of them. Wendy hit the nail on the head. Healthy is a must. There's no question about it. We got to get at least 4 to 5 home run good picks here in this draft. And then we can get loose on next year. Because we ain't signing nobody in free agency. It's just a Stephen Jones way. I'm convinced of it. I'm not even to get hype about it. I'm not going to get low about it. I'm not about to get crazy. Look, Stephen Jones, this is what he is. It is what it is. Pick pack, 7-Eleven, free agent shopping guy. It's just that simple. He shops at Target. It will never get the high price free agent. Just let it go. All these names y'all see, let it go. It's not gonna happen. Let it go. Don't even think about it. He gonna shop at places where, pay less shoe store free agents. That's what he gonna do. That's it. That's it. So there's no sense in you talking about that. We're gonna have to do what Steven said. We're gonna have to do some real winning through the draft. And I think this year is really the first very significant draft has to happen this year. That's just my thoughts about it. We are not an attractive football team. We are not on the first, even the folks that got out there and started talking about, I want to come to Dallas, Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas had at least 2-3 times to come to Dallas. Has he made it yet? People use Dallas' name because Dallas brings attention. Dallas is on Sports Center. The Cowboys are usually front page news. Whatever. The Cowboys are always Fox, whatever. They lead off with the Cowboys. So if you start throwing Dallas' name out, that brings a little leverage. These guys use Dallas' name just so they can go get somewhere else. All you heard Earl Thomas, come get me. Come to Dallas. He heard me sign with Baltimore. Had the chance. See what I'm saying? We're not gonna draw those type of guys, and Steven not gonna pay for them anyway. So I'm not, I'm not, I'm not getting hyped. When they ask me who I want, I'm assuming you talking about in the draft. My position is I've narrowed it down. As much as I said Pitts, I've changed my mind slightly. You got to either get me. You got to get me, Joe. I want Horn or Slater. You pick your choice. Matt says just wondering, but is it true that the linebacker for Penn State has been in trouble or someone just wondering? There's reports that he has been in a little trouble, but it didn't require no jail time. He didn't get suspended from the team. Just a young, we got to be real careful with that. There's a way to conduct yourself, but you also got to keep in mind college kids. I mean, yeah, Horn or Surtain, Wendy. Yeah, one of the two. You can't go wrong either way. Or lineman. As far as Parson goes, they're college kids. And if you've been to college, most of us have been, we all know we're a little wild in college. I think you got to give a little leeway to that. He's a football player. He's popular. Football players, usually in college, are pretty wild and rambunctious. And they do rambunctious things. He's in college. It's just that simple. But he didn't get suspended from the team or anything. So whatever little trouble he was in, he must not have been in that much trouble. He didn't get kicked out of the university. So, kids, they kids. Talking about when have you known or when have we known a 20 or 19, 20, 20-year-old kid that got it all together? They wild. They go to parties. They go to fraternity parties. They go to sorority parties. They go to clubs. Half of them can drink. They're the age. Let's be honest. If they ain't of the age, they can get away, find a way to get the drinks going. Everybody drink. They smoking up there. They ain't no telling what they doing. It's college. It's college. I hate to say this. I see wind on here. Guys are aggressive with women. They touchy feely. I'm just, hey, it is what it is. It's college. Yeah, it's college. They ain't like you and me. I'm 48. My little, but I was at one point in time, I was 20 and 21. And things that I do now, I wasn't like that at 20, 21 years old. Come on now. So I think we need to give a little leeway, or at least the NFL do, even though they, they'll charge you with stuff like that coming in. It is what it is. I don't know exactly though, Matt, what it was that he did, so I really can't speak to it. Or what I do know is that he didn't get kicked off the team and he didn't get kicked off the university, so it must not be that bad. That's what I got to say. But we have to get it right. And that's really all I want to tell you guys tonight. As y'all keep calling all these different names out and all that, I'm just saying we got to get it right because we don't have the advantages that we used to have back in the day. Teams would love to play in Dallas. They was on TV every week. The exposure was there. The Cowboys was going to win. That day is gone. Every NFL team is on TV now if you got the Sunday ticket. You can't miss them. Every game is televised. So that's not the issue. The Cowboys are winning Super Bowls, making the playoffs every year. We struggle to just get 8 games now. We begging for 10, begging. 10 wins is not the norm for us. So we're not known for really winning, winning a lot. So it's not an attractive place. It's just not. It's not. If you got the choice to go to Kansas City, Tampa, Green Bay, and Dallas gonna be the last one on the pole. Last choice. And so I'm convinced that we have to if we can't do it for agency, we're gonna have to win in the draft. And that's why this year's draft, to me, is so important. It really is that important this year. So we got to we better draft right. We better draft right this year. We better draft right. We better get it right. Exactly, Wendy. Exactly. I like it. You got to get it mentally and get it positive. We really have no choice. We don't have any choice. We have to get it right now because if we don't, we're gonna be in for a struggle trying to push different buttons, trying to get it to the point. We need to get guys, and once we get them, we don't need to be wondering about them. In year 2, year 3, we know we got to keep this guy. We ain't got to be wondering, can we find another person, or can we draft this person? I know we're supposed to get better, but we got to find people that we can. We have to have people that we know we can build off of. Once you get this cornerback or you get this offensive lineman this year, these guys are gonna get drafted in the first round. You're hoping for at least 8 to 10 years out of them. You got to get it right. The investment is too big. Got to have it. So I hope that we draft. Wendy trying to make me preach, but I ain't gonna preach on it. I think we just gonna sit back and wait and see what they're gonna do at number 10. Number 10, the draft at number 10 is gonna say a whole lot. It really is. The draft at number 10 is gonna say a whole lot. Second round, third round also. But at number 10, that's gonna kind of let you know the direction that we're going. Even if it's best player available, it lets me know that you're letting Coach McCarthy run it, because he's always said, I'm taking the best player available, or wherever we are. That's how we got CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be interesting. But if we go with draft need at 10, that's more Stephen Jones. Even though cornerback, if it's a corner at 10 and they got him rated high on the board, that's a need plus best player available at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important that we get this thing right. That's pretty much all I want to tell you guys tonight. I ain't got nothing else. Exactly. Yeah. And we had the talent to win. We got it. It's just that we just got to have the right attitude and the right mindset. That's what coaching comes into play. That's the culture that they set. I love to hire Dan Quinn, so we'll see if Quinn is what I'm thinking he is as a defensive coordinator. I think he is. And I think that we just going to have a different culture, and we can bring a winning attitude there. The talent is there. The attitude is just not there. We're too dominant in some positions to be struggling like we are. We got all pros, but we barely winning 8 games. That's been the consistency for us. So that's a culture. That's a need for a culture shock, a culture change. You got all these all pros and you can't win but 7, 8 games a year. That's culture. That's where we have to develop that, and hopefully the right attitude comes in, and we'll do that. But the draft is going to be major, major, major. Again, listen, I apologize for you guys. I know you're used to me coming on Tuesdays, but I am going to be busy on tomorrow, and I would not be able to do the show on tomorrow at all, without a doubt. So I came on now, and I know there's a lot of guys that are on right now, and I know Cowboy Nation is kind of split with people watching that. I kind of get that. I don't have no problem with it. I just had to come on tonight because I was gonna miss tomorrow. But listen, if you want to become a patron of the show, there it is for you right there. The $, the Big Time Show. If you're on Podbean right now, it's $, the Big Time Show, $, the Big Time Show. You can become a patron of the show there. I would appreciate it. Also, if you're on Podbean, you'll see a button there that says become a patron. All you do is push that button there and you can go with it from there. So I appreciate you guys for hanging with me for these few moments. I told you I wasn't going to keep you long at all. Let you enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you guys on Saturday, though. And it's a long way, but I'll see you guys on Saturday. Saturday at 3 o'clock Central Time. Saturday, 3 o'clock Central Time, for another edition of the Big Time Show. I may need to do a part 2 to this, and let some other people talk about it just to see where we can go. At least make sure that my thought process is right. So I'll see you guys on Saturday, 3 p.m. here at the Big Time Show podcast. I appreciate you. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. But listen here, before you leave though, y'all know how I do it. Y'all got to clap your hands for me. Y'all know that. I'll check you guys. Glenn, I appreciate you, man, if you're still on here. I appreciate you hanging with me tonight. And those that will be listening in on this a little bit later, thank you, Glenn, for hanging with me. I ain't going to keep you long at all. I'm gone. I'll see you guys Saturday here at the Big Time Show.